So here we are, fundamental processes. One is advection. Yes, advection means the movement of a gradient of a property. We call advection, moving a property somewhere else, but also inducing a change. So let's have a look at that. First of all, look at this little sketch. Yeah? You are at a fixed location. And you measure something which is called C here. C could be temperature, could be the concentration. And it doesn't change initially, but it will change as the wind. Yeah, think about the situation of a wind moving actually warmer air towards you. You're at this location, and what you experience then will be this change of the temperature, and then you are at a higher level. Oops, my finger disappeared. At a higher level. So in order to feel a change, an advective change, something induced by a wind or by a current, you need two features together. You need a current and you need a gradient. And this is how it looks like. Advection, all the three components of advection. You have one in the x direction, a component, one in the y direction, and one in the vertical. Okay, and they all operate at the same time. And if they're all together, not zero, then you experience a change. Notice that there's also a minus here in this equation, and that's just how we define the x direction. Okay? This is just how we define the x direction. For example, in this example here at the bottom, you have a combination of positive u, means a current moving into the x direction is positive, and at the same time you have a decrease of concentration in the direction. So negative sign times a positive sign gives you a negative sign, and with this minus in the equation you get a positive sign, hence you experience a positive change. Sounds a little bit confusing, but it all makes sense. So if we define a gradient, we define the gradient by going into the x direction. How does a property change into the x direction, not against it? Very important. This is what we call advection. Advection is not easy to simulate with a computer model. We come to these details later on.